For the foot, a couple of things that happen is you're always trying to look at where is the pain coming from. And say the pain's all in this area. So as with any electrode placement, there's no hard, fast rule as to where they go. We might, in this situation, let's say Elizabeth's pain was down in this area. We might take one of the electrodes, put it on the back side where there's muscle. All right, we would take the other electrode, because that's on the back. We may now go to the top, put this electrode here. Now, why am I doing back to top? Because now the electricity flow is across here, greatly enhancing our chances of stopping the pain message to the brain. All right, I would then take two other electrodes, and I would basically go opposite. I would put this one on the front. I may want to lean a little bit toward that side where there's more muscle. I would take this other electrode for our second channel we're hooking up, and I might go right back to the back. Now, all I'm doing is ensuring that all over the place, I've got boom, boom, back to our familiar crisscross pattern. And what happens there is I'm bombarding this area, and where this is especially effective is now we will block that pain message completely. Now, an interesting thing here is there's a phenomenon called phantom limb pain. And it's not unusual with phantom limb pain for the foot to be hurting, even though the patient does not have a foot due to amputation. There's ways we can address phantom limb pain using electrode placement more on up here at the top where the amputation occurred. Now, another side benefit is a lot of times in diabetic neuropathies. First off, the patient may feel pain, but in some situations you have poor circulation. And it's not unusual for bed sores or decubitus ulcers to evolve here. And so the nice thing about using the Infrax is, let's say you did have an area in here where you did have an ulcer start. You can always put an electrode around that spot, even if there's pain. A side benefit on an ulcer, we'll say that was the ulcer. Now you can stop the pain that way. You could always take an electrode and go up higher. And even if they're having foot pain, here. And in this situation, because you have the electricity coming in, there's plenty of studies talking about where you use electricity, A, to increase circulation, and B, to facilitate wound repair. The benefit you have here is you can go at pain, but you can also help the ulcer heal itself. But that's just a couple of ways that you can do placements. And again, the key to everything, the nice thing about an extremity, be it a hand, be it a foot, is because all messages have to go in this manner up as far as pain goes. You've got all sorts of areas that you can put the electrodes on, turn the machine on, and stop that message. Therefore, you don't feel pain. And you do that within 5 minutes. Again, if it was a phantom limb pain, there's other ways we can handle that too. That's the way it works. If you have any questions, be sure to call us and thank